Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts
Hi.
Amino.
Can you
Welcome,
hear?
Mr. Flynn.
Hi there. Can you hear me, everybody?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear you
sir.
loud and clear.
Good. Excellent.
Welcome to the
No.
Kingdom Hearts Amino.
Thank you.
As you can see, everyone is very excited.
I can if I set this up correctly. I remember how to do this. If I just
Click on your top left screen, no, right screen. If I'm not
with the air,
mistaken, you have the little the
click on the
arrows.
arrows.
Yes.
Yeah, I just clicked on the arrows. I could see people welcoming.
They're
You
very
are quite
excited.
famous.
Love my
Mr. Flynn.
voice. Oh, thank you. I hope I have it for a while. I'm just gonna make a little coffee here, so if you hear some grinding in the background, that's what it'll be. So, all right. So, what do you guys say? What do you want to do?
Okay, we have a few questions, a few per se, from both a blog and a chat. We'll be both reading it to you, and
Okay.
people will also be showing you fan art and edits they made for you.
Oh wow. So we're gonna do some multi.
Kuhn said we can dance.
We can dance. Everybody, look at your hands. It's a safety dance. That was a song from the 80s. That was Men Without Hats. Why they didn't have any hats, we don't know. Yes. So, directing me as to what to look at and the answers to folks as they're chiming in. Does that make sense?
People are very so.
Hello?
I'm afraid your voice skipped a little on my end, so I couldn't understand.
Oh, I was just saying. So, you guys will take, and I guess I'll follow with your questions, and when people post things to look at, I'll wait for you to suggest that I reply. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, otherwise I'll be dancing back and forth between you guys and what I see on the screen. It's up to you.
It's up to you. You're the guest here, so if you want to answer the questions here, and we can also ask, it's whichever you want or you prefer.
Oh, whatever. I'm easy. Ooh, spilled the coffee. All right.
If you want to check, people are sending fan art. That look amazing.
Let me take a look. Okay. Oh wow, absolutely. So there's Axel. We got an Axel. Burn, baby. Oh my God. Hold on.
Okay,
Coffee
so
on it.
while you
I'm
do
good like that.
So.
And, oh, look at that! Wow, got all kinds of stuff in here. Axel, more Axel. Someone is very hyped. There's an Axel dragon. Oh my God! And then there's a black and white. We got an Axel with a dragon in action. So much Axel. Yes, indeed. Oh my God! Look at all the fan art. I'm legit in the happiest mood I've been in ever. I thought you were going to say in a year. I'm glad. That's good to know. Same, Matt. Oh, what is this one? What does he say? Hey, Kai. Right on. Oh my God, so much so fast. Welcome, Quinton Flynn. Got it memorized? I do.
Okay.
Look at that. Oh, that's a great Axel with somebody's hand holding it. The red is dazzling. If you would have a date hangout with any organization member, who would it be and why? By the way, you're my favorite Kingdom Hearts character. Thank you. I would probably be myself, because I'd like to get to know myself outside of myself. So if Quinton could hang out with Axel, that would be awesome. And I can ask him also questions that you guys have been asking me and get some clarity. Aside from video games, what else have I voice acted for? Done anything like musicals or plays? Yes, I started doing musicals and plays in high school, and for 4 years I did 12 plays. Some were dramatic, some were musicals, and over the years I've done, gosh, all kinds of things. Stuff in Los Angeles. I've been in rock and roll bands. I've toured at the conventions and done a lot of songs at conventions. I've recorded music for other artists and myself. And yeah, basically put me on a stage and I'll stand on my head and spit nickels. Hey, Bart. Okay. Have I become friends with any of the other Kingdom Hearts voice actors? Yeah, I have, actually. Some I knew beforehand, and some I got to know afterwards, like Paul St. Peter. What is my reaction to Shion's fate? Did I feel bad or did I laugh? That's a good question. Probably both. I laugh out of discomfort, and then I would, oh gosh, feel bad, I suppose. Okay. Does anyone know if I refer Axel as Axel more or Lea? Oh, well, I've gotten more questions about Axel than Lea. Please bold your questions, or would that be hold your questions?
It's bold.
Bold, okay. Do I relate to Axel in some way? Yes, I am the voice actor who portrays him. and every range of emotions he has expressed, I have expressed in my life as well. Can I sing a BTS song? I don't know what BTS stands for.
It's a Korean pop band.
Oh, well then the answer would be no, because I've not heard it probably. Except I did.
Oh boy.
I did hear a song the last interview I did, and maybe this was the band. I don't know. And it was about Axel. I remember. Got it memorized. It was in there, and maybe memories. It was a really cool pop song. It's kind of heavy. I don't know if that was the band or not, but I liked it.
Let's see.
Someone wants to hear you say "burn baby" or "I'm so flattered."
I'm so flattered.
You just made someone's life.
Good. Yeah, I did say
Yes,
burn
you did.
baby earlier. How should I draw Axel? Yeah, go for it.
Mr. Flynn.
Yes.
J Knight Ritter asks, which Kingdom Hearts is your favorite?
Well, honestly, I don't have a favorite, because for me, every experience has been extraordinary, and I kind of see the whole. I see it, the whole series as kind of a continuing. I don't know, kind of a continuing life, if you will, or story, whether it's present or past. It kind of runs together for me. It's not one or the other. And I think it's because I'm having the experience of being Axel all the time. And of course, getting the opportunity to play Lea was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. And another one named as Gula asks, do you have any tips for any new voice actors? They have done Ava, and they are going to try to do a couple of others. Do you want to do their very best?
Right. Well, I think always take acting classes, because it's all about acting. Take improvisational acting classes, and then take some voiceover workshops to learn about proper acting and voice technique and breaking down copy for voice acting, which would be not only for video games and animation and anime, that's your character development, but also for commercial acting and industrial, because voice acting is wide ranging and vast, and you need to be able to pop on all cylinders and hit every genre. That includes promos and narration as well.
Yes, yes. I get that from my theater class while I'm in college.
Oh, there you go. Then you're already on the right path, man. Someone asked if I voice other characters. Yes, I do. Can I name a few? Yes, I can. Spider-Man, Venom, Deadpool, Timon from Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa, Johnny from Johnny Quest. Gosh, all kinds of characters. Just go to my IMDb page. It's an Internet Movie Database, imdb.com, and there'll be, good gosh, years of credits there. Not everything I've done, but most everything that's been commercially looked at as far as animation, anime, and video games go.
If you want the link on the original blog we made about it, we included all of Quinton's social media and that page. So go check it out afterwards.
There you go.
Yes. Another one asked, by known as Lavender, what is your favorite moment that you voiced in Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, I don't know that I had a favorite moment. I think I enjoy the moments in which I always enjoyed saying Roxas, Roxas, Roxas. And I don't know why. I just found that amusing. I liked kind of the buddy scenes where they'd be hanging out in front of the clock tower. You know, just hanging out with some sea salt ice cream. And Axel gets kind of philosophical, and sometimes he can be a little edgy, and other times he's...
that was a good one, too.
He's just your buddy. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Another one by
note.
known as... Go ahead, Fia.
Oh, sorry. Okay, on a similar note, this one is from the blog by Hox's Slowpoke, and Damon the Wayfinder asks, what is your opinion in Axel's most famous quote, got it memorized? Also, what are your opinion on Hox's and Axel's friendship?
I'm sorry. What are my thoughts on got it memorized? The quote.
Yes.
And I'm sorry. What was the other question?
What is your opinion on Hox's and Axel's friendship?
Roxas and Axel's friendship.
Yes.
Well, got it memorized. What can I say? It's nice to be able to have a catchphrase that everybody seems to know and love. So I'm honored. As Axel would say, I'm so flattered that everybody got it memorized. And as far as Roxas and Axel goes, they're pals. I kind of, I see Axel as more of a mentor to Roxas, showing him what to do, what not to do, and it's quite a journey, because everybody has a full range of emotions. We all do the best we can. There's good and bad in everyone, and I see that when there's conflict, they may not always agree, but I think that Axel really tries to do the best he can in terms of the big picture. Sometimes Roxas gets that, and sometimes Roxas doesn't. But I think in the end, it all makes sense.
Okay, let's see from my end. Okay, I don't know how. I think this is Tiki asks, If you could choose any of the Final Fantasy characters who aren't in Cage to be in it, who would you choose?
Wait, characters not to be in it?
Characters that are not in
They
Kingdom Hearts, I
are,
think.
yes,
Uh, uh,
mostly
uh,
Final Fantasy characters.
who would I want to be, or who would I not want to be in there?
Who would you want to be in Kingdom Hearts?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Honestly, I've never really looked at the other characters with my wanting to be any of them. I like who I am. I really do, and I would find it hard to be any of the other characters because they're all done so well, and they're unique to every individual actor who portrays them. So, yeah, I'm happy being me. I think it would be like asking Mr. Spock, who would he rather be as one of the members of the Starship Enterprise? And I think he would say, that question is highly illogical. Yeah, I don't know if that translates, but that's a joke. Yeah. Keep calm and get it memorized. I like that. That's awesome.
Looks awesome. Okay, Bright Light asked, how did it feel when you were first told that Axel was going to be killed off in a series and replaced with Lea?
Well, I didn't. They didn't tell me that actually. When we, obviously, spoiler for anybody who doesn't know, there was that time when Axel died, and that was a very powerful scene. And at that time, I thought, oh no. I think I remember saying to the producers and the director, gosh, I hope that doesn't mean the end. I'm loving this character, and everybody seems to like him so well. I don't understand why you guys are getting rid of him. And they didn't have much to say. So I said, well, I certainly hope he comes.
I think he had problems on his end. He lasted longer this time. Okay.
Hello.
And you're back.
That was strange. Yeah, all of a sudden I got disconnected. So anyway, where was I? I was in the middle of answering a question. Oh yeah. No, they never told me that that Axel was being killed off. I didn't find out till the moment when we were recording it, and I said, this isn't fair. You have to bring me back somehow. Perhaps we'll do it in a flashback, or maybe he didn't really die. Because that stuff happens all the time in TVs and movies, and sometimes animated series and games. And they didn't have much to say to me. I went, okay, And then when I found out about Lea, I went, what? Okay, all right, we can do this. And so we did that. And I never know what's happening. We actors are the last to know.
Mr. Flynn, how was it working with the other voices actors? Are you closer with some than others?
Well, actually, for the Kingdom Hearts series, they record us separately. So I don't actually work with any of the other actors in the booth. And that's probably because the original source material comes from Japan, and it has to be rewritten, reconfigured, edited, and they have to record our faces and mouths so that they can change the lip flaps to match. And so in order to do that, it's challenging enough to handle one actor at a time. If they had two, it wouldn't time out because actors aren't always working with another actor in the same scene at the same time. It just wouldn't be, well, it wouldn't be effective. It wouldn't be cost effective for them. Creatively, it wouldn't be either. And it just wouldn't make sense logically. They wouldn't be able to handle really more than one actor at one time, because they have to nail the performance and the timing that has to match what already exists from the original work, the original scenes that have been developed. So they can't be shorter and they can't be longer. Hopefully that makes sense.
It does. Well, your scenes with Hawks seem very natural. So
I
agree. I agree. Then.
Yeah, no, I'm amazed. Both, I would say, for the performances that Jesse and I gave, and the way they produced it and directed us and wove it all together. Because that's quite a job. And actually, when I watched those scenes back myself, I got caught up in it, and I forgot that I was, watching me or hearing me and Jesse, and I just got into the characters, Axel and Roxas, and it was only later, that it kind of finished, that I went, wow, oh my God, I was completely caught up in there, or as they say, I was able to suspend my disbelief, and I believed it. I was engaged in it, and it just flowed so effortlessly. It's two people talking to one another, and it made total sense. Very natural.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. So,
as hosts, did you introduce yourself to the audience?
We introduced ourselves earlier, but we'll introduce to you. Okay. You probably know, but I'm Fiamma, but people usually call me Fia.
Okay.
And I think Kin is having connections, but the other host is called Kin.
Kin. Okay.
And someone drew you as a pretty princess in the chat.
They did. Let me take a look. Well, how about that? Axel is a pretty princess. All right. Fair enough. Hey, whatever gets you through the night, gang.
Ken, are you back?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Okay.
Something was going on with the chat. It was extremely lacking on my end.
Am I still here?
You do have 112. Yes, you are.
Oh, good.
Okay, let me see. Sux asks if you remember voicing Orphan from Orphan Scion of Sorcery. I'm sorry if I'm misreading this.
Yeah. Vaguely, sure. I do. I vaguely remember voicing every character I've done, some more than others because I spent more time with some than others. If that makes sense.
It does. Yeah. Can you ask?
Yes. Someone asked by the name of Heavenly Spice, what do you love about Silver the Hedgehog?
Heavenly Spice asked that?
Yes.
I like Heavenly Spice's name. That's what I like. Yeah. How about that? Wouldn't you love that if you're walking around, people introduce, this is my friend. My friend's name is, who is this? Heavenly Spice. Wow, were you one of the original Spice Girls from England from like 20 years ago? Yes, Heavenly. I was their younger sister. They never let me play with them, and now I've got my own internet. I actually own my own internet. It is Heavenly. It is spicy. The music I perform is incredible, and I dance around in a little fairy outfit like Axel. So yeah. I do like Silver, and I'm grateful that Sonic and the gang provided a series for him to play.
Okay, let me see. Blaze Knights, Love Hombas, and Gerald ask, what was your reaction to Axel getting a keyblade, or at least wearing one?
Very excited, because I thought, hey now, I think I'm going to have a future. You can't just give the
Axel
man a
already had a
keyblade.
future.
Well, yeah, but it has the future and the past. But I thought, hey, now it's like now something different is definitely going to happen. It's not going to happen without me.
Because it's not Axel, but Lea.
Well, correct. But you never know what can happen, with these stories. When it comes to authors, they kill people off, they bring them back to life, they tell you it was a dream. So,
I do that sometimes.
right? Yeah.
In one of my fan fictions, I killed off Sora and Roxas.
Why do you like this, Kin?
Writing club prop. It was interesting.
No, jeez. People are quoting you on a dance around in a little fairy outfit.
They're quoting me about the fairy outfit.
Yes.
Yes, they got it memorized.
Oh, good. as well they should.
So, Mr. Flynn.
Yes.
Kylie Hearts asks, did you expect Axel to get as popular as he did?
No, I didn't. But unless I'm wrong, I think Axel is probably the most popular character of Organization 13, don't you?
Oh, over the whole franchise, I think.
Oh, look at that. The whole franchise. Now, I'm going to agree with you there. That means more Axel, more Lea. Yeah. No, he's a rock star, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. But I did not expect it, but I'm so thrilled about it. It's just wonderful because, years ago, I replaced Nathan Lane as the voice of Timon for Disney's animated series Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa. And while that was fun, I was creating and developing an impression and interpretation of a character that was developed by someone else. And in this case, Axel has been my own creation with Square Enix, and they're working in tandem with Disney. So the fact that both of those characters are in the same game is amazing. What's even more amazing is the fact that Axel, as you said, is probably the most famous character in the whole game series. So to rise to that level of stardom, that's heavenly. That's heavenly spice, as a matter of fact.
Everyone has a little Axel in them.
I would say so. Yeah. Oh, look at someone writes, it's not Axel, it's Lea. Oh, come on now. I'm both. Pick a year, pick a period. Also, it depends on when you're playing the game. Right?
Exactly.
Me getting all defensive in particular. Somebody wrote, England is great. You're right, it is. I love England. I'll be there in July, as a matter of fact, in London.
Ooh.
For a gaming convention. So come say hi.
Put it down, people.
Yep, put it down.
I wish I
follow.
could come, but
Go to my Facebook page. It's the Quinton Flynn official fan page on Facebook, and you'll see coming up the different conventions I have. Follow me, kids. Hey, you're an all-star. Hey, now you're a rock star. Go play. Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Get played. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars make the mo.
I'm so glad it's being recorded.
Me too. This is what it's all about.
yeah.
What is it like meeting Frank Welker? Well, Frank Welker, I'd say we're friends / acquaintances. I met him well over 20 years ago. And for me, it was a thrill back then because when I was growing up as a kid, I saw Frank Welker on TV. And I saw him as a stand-up comedian doing impressions first. Then I saw him in a couple of Disney movies as an on-camera actor. And then when I met him, and someone's like, hey, that's Frank Welker. I'm like, who's Frank? They said, oh, he's the voice of Fred from Scooby-Doo. And I said, really? Because I know him as a stand-up impressionist. It was great. So meeting Frank was just like, meeting a friend. It was wonderful. I haven't seen him in a number of years, but I love him, and I've worked with him a number of times. We worked together on The Adventures of Johnny Quest, and then separately together when I guested on an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Johnny Quest, that show.
I loved it. Loved it.
Me as
Okay.
well.
So
Okay.
I'm glad. Yeah.
I have one here from One True Senpai and Lonely Hoop asking, do you ship Akuhoku? What's your opinion of those who do?
I don't, and I don't have one. How's that?
Good enough.
I don't know. And I'm not properly informed, so I don't have an opinion.
Well, good enough. Ken, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Yes. Susuna asks, Quinton, were you nervous about voicing Axel in Rechain the Memories?
No, not at all. Because I know what I do, and once I get in there, I just do it. And if it's been a while since I recorded, they play a sample of my voice from a prior recording, and then I kind of get into the zone, and then I just kind of get out of my head and get into the moment. Fortunately, acting is what I do, and acting is playing and improvising, and that's what I love to do, as you guys are hearing right now. So, no, nerves fly out the window for me. I'm really very happy when I'm working or on stage, entertaining, doing this, because you never know what's going to happen, and that's what's exciting.
Yes, I agree. And we appreciate everything that you do, Mr. Flynn.
Thank you.
Exactly. Okay, this one I'm just going to read it out. Mayu asks, why are you such an awesome person?
Wow. Whew. Oh, gosh, I don't know. I didn't know I was, but thank you. Maybe I am. Maybe you're seeing in me that which you are. So perhaps the question should be, why are you such an awesome person? Maybe we're just cut from the same cloth,
Maya's probably going to blush.
Can I say, what is this? Can I say in Reno's voice one of the lines? I don't even know what that's from. The spring of my heart surged upon the sight of your fresh smile, my love. Doesn't sound like something Reno would say, but I can do it. It'll probably sound a little sarcastic. Reno would say, the spring of my heart surged upon the sight of your fresh smile, my love, huh? Yeah.
I actually have I have one from Key's brother asking if you can say in Raiden's voice, Rose, I don't care about April the 30th. 30th. My English is great.
Rose, I don't care about April the 30th. That's not very nice, but okay. I did it anyway.
Key's brother will be happy.
Let's see. Ruth asks, how do you think Shion affected Axel as well as his friendship with Roxas?
Oh gosh, it's kind of like a gnat. A bit annoying. Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I'm just improvising, as we say. Not too terribly. I mean, it's you add another person to the equation, then you've got more energy, and sometimes you've got a powerful major triad, or you've got a awkward set of three stooges. In that case, I think it falls somewhere in between. Causes a bit of a shift in dynamic. I don't know how much it affected Axel's primary relationship with Roxas, but maybe a little bit.
We all see how Sykes reacted.
Correct.
Fia, your turn.
Okay, let me see. Creepy Miyuki asked, "How did it feel to be chosen as Axel voice actor?"
Well, I'm always honored when I'm selected for a job and a role. And at the time, I didn't know anything about the series. I only knew a little bit about the character because I had auditioned for him. And so it was a brand new thing. And I was very excited.
Okay, let's see here. Ooh, lot of questions.
Any chance will I come to Canada? Yes, if I am asked, I will come. Contact celebrity talent booking or booking talent. CTV.
Okay. Lavender asked, "What is your favorite world in the Kingdom Hearts series?"
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I have one. Probably whichever world I'm in at the time that you're playing me.
An honest answer.
Well, my
There you go.
favorite, one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts world is actually the Land of the Dragons.
Is that right? Obviously, you're not alone
Hmm?
because we did see a couple of dragons earlier,
That and the supposedly heartless dragon.
which is amazing because you think, gosh, if that dragon's heartless, how is it functioning? Hmm.
Oh
Heartless are
gosh.
weird.
Oh gosh. Logan asks, "Can you please say, 'I like apples, they remind me of your hair,' in Axel's voice?"
I like axles. No, wait. I like apples. They remind me of your hair.
Oh my god.
I don't know why people are asking me to do these things, but sometimes I just do them.
Sometimes it's best not to
it,
question fans.
No, it isn't.
it keeps the people going.
And they're
Okay,
quoting you because
another asked me, how did you feel being able to see Lee's backstory in Birth by Sleep?
Well, to the degree that I was privy to it, which wasn't a lot, that was kind of nice. It's always, in essence, I was being reborn, except kind of going back in time, if you will.
Yes, going back in time does things to you.
It does. It really does.
But I hope it doesn't mess up the time paradox.
Right? Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Because if you have all these interactions, something's going to happen in the future. Maybe an apocalypse or something bad is going to happen.
Possibly. That's what people usually say. And we say, oh, you're going to screw up, the course of history. And it's going to get worse. But nobody ever says it's going to get better.
It just
You know that?
depends on the outcome.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, back here.
Go ahead. No, go for it.
okay, let me see. Sycamore and Cox's was small bean. Great name. How hard was it to come up with the voice for Axel?
Not very difficult, because when I went into audition, they always give us what's a character breakdown. There's a picture of the character and age range and what they're looking for in terms of sound and tone and attitude, and that's what I gave them. And I'm always redirected by the director who's on hand for the auditions, usually with a producer and possibly a writer. And then I take their notes as they give them to me and give it back to them, and then it's up to them. And it's all about selection and not rejection. And I am just grateful that I was selected, and I hope it stays that way in my career. I would like to be selected more for more projects.
Companies invite him.
Please. Look at the fan base for crying out loud. This is international. It's global, people. It's global.
Let's all sign a petition.
Please do. You have my endorsement to endorse me.
Okay,
Let's
Ken,
see.
you
I'll
wanna
answer a quick. Oh, let me answer a quick
Okay.
question. Let's see here. Quinton, do you have any preferred movies? Do you have any preferred movies? Yes, any movie that I've been in. And those I've been in, I've played Sir Paul McCartney of the Beatles. Hey, good stuff. Mind yourself. Go veggie. Also, I'm a fan of the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder. That's a preferred movie for me. Young Frankenstein. That's a preferred movie for me. The Bourne series, Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, Identity, Supremacy, Ultimatum. What else? I like movie musicals. I like action. I like comedies. I like drama. I like thrillers. I like serials. I like mystery. Even though it's not a film series, I like the Sherlock Holmes called Sherlock on the BBC TV series with Benedict Cumberbatch. Say that 5 times fast. I also like the old Sherlock Holmes movies with Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. They were all in black and white. You should look them up and watch them. And with that, I stop. That is the end of my answer to my preferential movie questions for the moment.
Can I actually challenge you to say that 5 times fast?
Oh, let me see. Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Perfect.
That was pretty good.
It was.
Maybe I should, if I try it faster, I don't know that it'll work, but Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch. Almost sounds Scottish.
Oh, for crying out loud, Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh, that's crazy. Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Cumberbatch. But, you know, when I look at your hair, it reminds me of apples.
Oh, my.
Why is it that when I look at your hair, it reminds me of apples? Ooh. That's
This reminds me of Brave. It's starting to remind me of Brave. Okay. Kyrie Kressner asks, if you could add a movie outside of Disney to Kingdom Hearts, what would it be?
If I could add a movie outside of Disney to Kingdom Hearts, what would it be?
Yes.
Ah, gosh, outside of Disney. Oh, how about Taken with Liam Neeson? Yeah, that'd be good. Bring Liam Neeson's character in from Taken. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But I will find you, and I will kill you.
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts is just escalated to...
Sounds kind of fun to me.
Axel blazing into the chocolates.
There you go.
I have a doll asking... No, they want me to tell you their pun. That is, if you're Axel, where's the wheel?
If I'm Axel, where's the wheel?
Yes, it's their pun.
I don't know. It's a pun.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. I'm not getting it for some reason. I mean, it's in my hand. I don't know. Keep your hand on the wheel. Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Yeah. That's my reply. It's singing like Jim Morrison from The Doors.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
We have a concert here.
Mr. Flynn, yes, we are. We have a couple other questions from people outside. We have a question from Waken. If you had the option to choose your role in Kingdom Hearts, who would you be?
Oh, Axel. Yeah, we've kind of covered that before. I wouldn't want to be anybody else other than who I am. I'm very content.
No one can else play it like Axel like you, Quinton.
That's right. It's me. Me and Lee. Come on,
Yes.
get it memorized, huh? Get it memorized. Come on, Maxis. I'm Lee. It's the way to be, man.
Oh, the rechain of memories.
What is my favorite Disney movie or show? Good question. I don't know. I love The Jungle Book, the original one. That was a great movie.
Low key,
Also like,
I still want Jungle Book to be in the new game. But continue on.
oh, there you go. That would have been a good movie to add. Also like Mary Poppins. I think that was Disney, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's a lot of people sending fan art here, so
Yeah,
go check it out.
they're nice.
It's really cool.
It is nice. It is very good. I've been seeing them scroll by.
I actually have something for you to read.
You have what?
Go ahead, Fia.
I have a few questions I've been receiving on my profile, and let me see. Can you ask if he was ever inspired by Axel, and did it affect his lifestyle as a whole, being introduced to something so large and beautiful?
Wow.
This one was by Elias.
Thank you, Elias. Yeah, the fact that we're having this international conversation right now is an example of how Axel has affected my personal life and I guess professional life. I'm having this wonderful opportunity to take your questions and take time to discuss and always discover and rediscover a character that I've had the great privilege to act as, and that brings happiness to so many people. It's humbling and it touches my heart, so I'm very grateful. Obviously, I like to joke around, but aside from all the joking, I am so grateful to you one and all. So, and thank God for technology bringing us together like this. It's pretty amazing.
And thank you for being able to join us and making everyone's day and week or year or even life.
And thank you.
Okay, Ken, do you want to go?
Yes. Let's see. I believe we have a question from Trashy Cinnamon. They would like for you to ask, which role would you like besides Axel or anyone else?
Where? In Kingdom Hearts or in? We already covered that. Yeah.
They asked you who's your favorite character in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we covered that. Axel. Yeah. No, there's no one else I'd rather be. We covered that. Yeah. Sorry, folks. I only play Axel. Unless they create a new character that I can play that has not been voiced yet. If they maybe Sherlock Holmes. Yes, there we go. How about Sherlock? It doesn't even exist in that arena, but I saw somebody wrote it down. Sherlock.
I have a key Dragon Knight asking if you can say in Axel's voice, "We must stop the darkness, Kyrus."
We must stop the darkness. Who?
Skyrus. I think that's how it's read.
Skyrus. Let me see if I can find it. How's that spelled?
It's spelled Skyres.
Huh. I don't know that character, Skyrus. We must stop the darkness.
It's their unchained character.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know in what context I would be saying it. Um, uh, yeah, I don't know if I don't know if it's quiet, conspiratorial, if it's loud, if it's demanding, if it's scared.
Probably
We must
determined.
stop. Could be determined. Skyrus? We must stop the darkness, Skyrus. We must stop the darkness, Skyrus. Skyrus, we must stop the darkness. There you go. There's 3 takes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yes. Theory of Dancing Flames asks, playing the character Axel, do you see a part of yourself in the character? Is he relatable to you? I think
Yes.
already asked that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, I am he is me, and we are one, and we are all together.
How ironic is that the person who asked is called Fury of Dancing Flames.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
Fiamma, question?
Let me see. A Fader asks, what is your favorite song from Kingdom Hearts, and have you ever watched Death Note?
I don't have a favorite song. Have I ever watched Death Notes? Is that what the second question was?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Although over the years, I've had many fans bring up their black book that says Death Notes on it and want me to sign it, and then people say, "Don't sign it, you're gonna die." I say, well, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. We just don't know when. So I usually sign it, but no, I don't know anything about it, and that's probably better I don't.
If you hear me, yes.
Yeah. Don't sign anything that grants your death.
No.
Quinton beat the Death Note.
Yes.
He's immortal.
That's right. I'm immortal. That's right. I'm immortal. I'm Jin.
Okay.
I'm the virtuoso, virtually immortal. That's another character people were asking. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, V asks, do you play Kingdom Hearts Union X?
No.
Fast and simple.
There you go.
Oh gosh, the edits going on in the chat.
Have you ever heard of just a pancake? You probably haven't, but we're gonna need to show you a video of his, maybe of this. But pancake? No, I haven't. You can show me another time. Probably not now.
Just a Pancake is a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber that does funny videos.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to him. Is it him?
Yeah, I
Pancake?
think so. People don't know.
Oh, we don't know. All right. Well,
they
what's up,
speak
Pancake?
in a very monotonic voice.
They use a robot.
That kind of voice. I am a pancake. You can get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's Quinton Flynn in disguise, people.
That's right. I am pancake. What do I like about the sea salt trio? The fact that there are 3 of them. Do I know Ed's world? No, but I know Ed. If I were allowed to voice act Sora or Riku, would you have? I don't know. If they paid me, yes. What type of video games do you like, if any? All of them that I'm able to play successfully. The ones that I fail at, I'm not a big fan of. What would you say, Axel, is your favorite character? Voice. What would you say to Axel? What would you say, Axel? This doesn't even make sense. Would you say Axel is your favorite character to voice? If not, then who and why? Yes, Axel is my favorite character voice. He is no one else because. There you go.
Perfect.
That was
Fast.
very impressive.
Thank you. Can I tell you the story? Yes, people, I can. I have the ability. They're
I
waiting.
think
I
that's
just said, the answer to that is yes, I can. I have the ability. No one said, would you? Yeah, I guess I would. I could. I could tell you a story about a man who agreed to do an interview today at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's in the United States of America. But the time is different wherever you are. Perhaps you're 5 hours ahead. Perhaps you're 8 hours ahead. Perhaps you're 2 hours ahead or an hour behind. We don't know. Only you know where you are at this moment. But right now, regardless of what the time says on the clock, we are all here now, at this time, in the moment, right now. Same time, same channel, all together. All together now, 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 all together now. We're all together now.
You can hold a note pretty well. Gosh dang.
Oh,
that was very yes, that was very good. Amazing.
thank you. It was me doing just a little kooky improvisation of a song called All Together Now by the Beatles off the Yellow Submarine album, but doing it in a voice that was akin to a cross between Ethel Merman and Chuck McCann. That's some serious references, meta references.
People are applauding in the chat.
Oh, good.
They loved your performance.
Thank you. I'm glad I knocked out a bunch of those questions.
And yes, Quinton has a band. Quinton has a band, the Snoozberries. Please check out their band. Seriously, they're really good. And their lives are really fun to watch. So please follow them on Instagram.
Yes, the Snozzberries. That's right. We are the Snozzberries. So please follow us on Instagram. And now we have an official Facebook page as well. It's the Snozzberries Official. And that would be THE. Well, heck, I can just write it out, but I think you might already have it there. But yeah, I will type it up.
Keeping them updated.
Snozzberries Official, and that's both. I'll just put the both. It's both on Facebook and Instagram. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of me improvising and also us singing. Oh, there we go. And that is correct. At Snozzberries Official, both on Instagram and on Facebook. When you first read it, you thought it was Snoozeberries. Yes, I heard that. That's okay. No worries. No, we won't be sleeping. The Sleepy Berries, right. Now, the Snozzberries, actually, I took the title of it from, I'll tell you a story, people. I took it from the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where Gene Wilder, as Mr. Wonka, is in the room that has the lickable wallpaper. You know, he stops everyone and he said, you know, this is amazing. The bananas taste like bananas. The strawberries taste like strawberries. The snozzberries taste like snozzberries. And Veruca Salt, I believe, says, Snozzberry? Who's ever heard of a snozzberry? And he takes her by the cheeks and just ever so slightly leans into her face and says, we are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. And I thought, that is not only brilliant, but it's the perfect name for a musical band, because there was a band out of Cleveland, which is where I was born and raised. They were called the Raspberries, and they were a pop rock band that came out in the 70s. And they had some kind of cool hits. So I thought, okay, there was a band called the Raspberries. My favorite movie with Gene Wilder has a reference to the Snozzberries, and I thought, well, this has got to be the perfect power pop name for a group. And so I started that group out with a dear friend, Robbie Rist, many, many years ago. And we kept it going for a very long time. And then he got creatively involved in some other projects. So I'm now working on the project with two of my other creative brothers, Scott Vaughn and Cody Schmidt. So currently there are three of the brothers together. My brother Mitchell, who Robbie played, he is abroad for now and away. But you have my character, which is Winston, and Scott's character, which is Remington, and Cody's character, which is Orville. And all of the Snosberry's brothers have the same mother but different fathers. We were raised on TV. We were some of the original latchkey kids, and we were weaned on cartoons and movies and TV. And we don't exactly know who our individual fathers are, biologically speaking, but since Mom was a groupie for bands out on the road, we have some idea of who they are, and they all play into our characters, and we play songs from cartoons and TV themes and movie themes, and then some original songs, those of which I've written, and then more that the band will be writing. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There's a story. I always ask, can you tell a story? Yes, I can.
And there you go.
Sora asks, what does it take to become a voice actor? Drive, commitment, diligence, hard work ethic, taking direction, asking questions, doing the next right indicated step. There you go.
I have a question from Sykes Haru. Can you ask Quinton to say Cox's, you silly potato, in his actual voice?
Say what?
Cox's, you silly potato.
I don't know what that means.
Wait, let me type it out. Wait, okay.
I'm going to come visit you and Van in New Hampshire at the Jukebox Musical, right? Yes. My close people are in Cleveland, so am I. I'm there now. You go to college outside of Cleveland. What college? Can't see these people's names, just so you know.
Back
I had a very wide
range.
Who is this? College. A One True Senpai. Such a beautiful story. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. You have a very wide range of work/entertainment. Amazing. Thank you. I try. The Cleveland show. Smack my head. Yeah. Man, Lil, God, this is terrible, but I'm going to read it. Man, living in Germany sucks. We don't have many cool people like America. Oh, and then they make a bad Trump reference, which I won't go along with. Well, I think Germany's pretty wonderful. You know, I had a layover in Frankfurt, even though I didn't get out of the airport. I enjoyed it. And my mother's, on my mother's side, great-great-great-grandparents come from Luxembourg, which is obviously very Germanically influenced near Germany. But also there's some French in there as well. The last name is Hummer. Yeah, there's another story for you, people. The same here in Portugal. You don't think it's that much fun in Portugal, really? Oh, I don't know. I bet you have some amazing people in Portugal. You do have cool people. Trust me, you do. Everywhere I go, I find cool people. Whenever I'm fortunate enough to go somewhere. I'm sure if I get to Portugal or Germany and we should meet, we will find a lot of coolness within each other.
Let's bring Quinton Flynn to our countries.
There you go.
Is it easier to read it? Is it easier to read it like this? Change the background. Yes, I changed the background so it's easier to read.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful. Yes, much easier. I'm a pretty boy now, awesome. Says Scope. Banana. Well, it says Banna. Roxas, you silly potato. Roxas, you silly potato. Roxas, you silly potato. Oh, boy. Are questions open? I don't know. Are they? Oh, you go to Baldwin Wallace.
They are now.
W, sure. Browns fan. Oh, yeah. It hurts if you are. That's true. Should we have a darker background? Oh, you guys are ahead of me. my sister studied in Germany. That's why I didn't want to leave. Germany is great. Of course, Germany is great. Ultimate. Germany is the ultimate. Yes. Do I like to do improvised voice acting? Yes, I'm doing it now.
Okay.
Simple and clean or sanctuary? No, I can't. I'm sorry. No, look at that. That's
Okay,
a pretty cool pen thing. Got it memorized. I'm so flattered.
I think we already asked about the anime question.
What? Are people there?
I'm still here. Moon asks, do you like any anime?
I don't read it, and I generally don't watch it unless I'm acting in it. So there's one that I did enjoy that not many people have seen. Actually, two. I liked because I acted, and I enjoyed Zatch Bell, which not many people seem to know of. But I played two wonderful characters named Dr. Riddles and another character named Victor Ream, who was a very unusual character in that he was in the shape of a giant V. We don't know why. And he juggled melons, and he sang a song called Very Melon. Why? We don't know. And Dr. Riddles was very funny and sarcastic. So there you go. What else? Oh, Digimon Data Squad, because I played Marcus Damon. And we actually did a parody. There's a scene in which Jeff Nimoy and I, who was the director and writer, noticed that Marcus had his finger to his head, much like Axel. So we put a little, we put the line, got it memorized, in there, in that series, for fans to check out. And some people do know that. Not many, but it's one of those little fun things. What do you call them? You don't call them Easter eggs or whatever?
Yes, Easter eggs.
Yeah, so there you go. There's an Easter egg for all of you in Digimon Data Squad, as Marcus Damon says, got it memorized, like Axel, and he has red hair like Axel, just like Reno. And everybody said, Quinton, are you playing all characters with red hair? I said, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's a prerequisite, but I got lucky.
Well, you now have silver.
Yeah, he doesn't have red hair, does he?
Nope.
No.
Purely white silver hair.
Exactly. Yeah. And I like that. It's cool and it's spiky.
And futuristic.
That too. A rewritten question. Okay, somebody rewrote a question. Have I ever gotten so into character when I'm voicing it that I have become emotional? If so, when? I do understand the question. Yes, I'm sure there was a time. I'll be honest, I don't remember which character or game it was in. It might have been the Metal Gear series, probably during Revengeance, I would say. Also, when I was in Metal Gear Solid 4, the scene between Raiden and Rose and his son was quite emotional. And also when Axel passed, that was quite emotional.
There's a lot of fun going on. Okay, yes, I do. Let me. Willie Gaster asked, what do you think about the Kingdom Hearts community?
I think it's pretty amazing. Yeah. I think it's very exciting. I love it. I think that it's a really cool thing that you guys are all together and we're all together here now. It's pretty hip.
It's a great way. And people are really cool.
I agree, yeah. Very much so.
Bleep asks, would you try Axel Lee's hairstyle?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, 2 years ago at, oh gosh, what convention was it? I was at Dragon Con in Atlanta. day one, I went down. I sprayed my hair fire engine red like Lea, and I spiked it up. And I wore a black blazer and a white shirt. And some of my friends, my other acting peers, didn't know the character. They just thought that was my hair, and they loved it. And when I came back the next day without it, a couple of my friends were like, what happened to your hair, man? We love the red. And I said, oh, yeah, well, that was just a character, and unfortunately it was a spray-in. I said, it was my hair, it wasn't a wig, and it started flaking off. So I had to wash it out. But of course, the person at the store told me, I said, is this stuff going to flake off? No. Is it going to last? Yeah. Is it going to come off of my clothes? No. They were wrong.
There's no photographic evidence of that.
There is one picture, yeah. It's somewhere. It might be on my Instagram page, which I think is at Quinton Flynn 1.
We have to see it. People, you already know. Let's go there.
Yeah.
Okay, there are so many good, such good fan art in the chat. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken, do you wanna go?
Yeah, but we already have that question saying, why are you amazing, Mr. Flynn?
Why? Gosh, I because of all of you. That's why. I get the opportunity because of you. And I'm glad you guys feel that way. That makes me happy. It touches my heart. Yeah, somebody just posted the picture. There's the picture. See it?
Oh God. You look amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. Yeah. And the gal who took the picture was really nice, and she had a good camera. So it really captured it.
Yeah, your turn?
Okay, let me see. I have one that Iron Hawks has asked if you ever tried sea salt ice cream.
Yeah, I had. I actually had a sea salt. It looked like it looked like an ice cream bar, but it was actually candy, and it was delicious. I also had a sea salt brownie, and that was delicious.
Sea salt brownie?
Yeah, it was delicious.
I would need to try that.
Yeah.
Let's see from my end. I Drink Black Coffee asks, if you know the song, could you sing World Is Mine by Hatsune Miku?
I don't know it. Sorry.
Oh God.
I do not blame you. I just recently got into Miku.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let me see. I have one from the Key of Light 13 asking, did you think God and Memorize would become so popular?
No, I had no clue. And when people started saying it to me over and over, I thought, well, this will pass. But it didn't, and it hasn't. And because obviously it's me doing it. I don't understand why it's so popular, but it's okay. It's not for me to know. I think it's really cool. It's interesting to see people respond when I do it in person and how freaked out they get. It's kind of like, yeah, it did work. Yeah.
So, Lee asks, do you have a preference of recording acting alone versus alongside others?
I like working. I just like working. But yeah, if I have the opportunity to work with other actors, that's more fun.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier, yeah. I'm all about it.
Yours next, yeah?
Okay, let me see. I think I have one more from PM saying, um, what's your opinion in putting Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts 3?
I don't know. What do you feel about it? um, I don't know. Is that really happening?
I don't know. They haven't confirmed all the worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, because they did confirm Toy Story, didn't they?
Yes, they
Yes,
did.
in the newest trailer.
Yeah. Well, then that's enough for me. As far as Star Wars goes, I'd like, oh, come on, really? I'd say stay out of it. I'm not interested. No, there you go. Quinton Flynn goes on record as saying he doesn't think Star Wars should have anything to do with the world of Kingdom Hearts.
It's on tape.
Well, you heard Mr. Flynn, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
if
the
you
one
want to do something, original, take Quinton Flynn as Axel and put him in Star Wars.
Will he be a Sith Lord?
No.
I would just be the Lord.
Oh my
Dang.
god.
Get
Yeah.
Shinny saying get Quinton Flynn in all the series.
There you go. Should be my manager.
Now there's going to be
Shinny,
a video saying how many axles they're going to be.
I don't know.
Shinny, you're a great manager.
There you go.
Throw Quinton at everything.
I agree. You're right. Thank you,
Not-
Shinya.
Don't literally throw him, please.
Oh, Vaxel. That's good. Do I have any head canons about Axel or any of your other favorite character you voice acted? I don't know what headcanon means. What the hell does that mean?
Headcanons, that means your like suppositions for example, Axel is secretly a Xehanort, like things your suppositions of things that are not actually canon or true to the game, but it's just your ideas.
Oh. Huh. You know what? I didn't know anything about that probably because I'm not a member of the community, and I've not gotten that deep into it. So this stuff is very deep, subtextual things that you guys have on the sly that none of us in the common world understand. Well, if I did have them, I might keep them to myself because I am the Lord after all.
Yes, you are.
There you go. I'm kidding, gang.
Axel versus Darth Vader.
Yeah, how about that?
Axel versus Darth Vader. Who would win?
Axel.
Axel for Smash.
Axel is the Lord and the light. Maybe maybe we'd bring Raiden in from Metal Gear. As a sidekick. They would be, the dynamic duo. Look at that. Somebody has got it memorized on their arm. Yeah.
Okay. Lily asks, how would you react if there was a Kingdom Hearts anime?
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. I'd be all about it. Yeah. Or why not an original series? Either way.
And more of Axel spitting out flames.
Would love that.
Heavenly Spice are asking if you are one spicy boy.
I am. I am. Yep.
That's
pretty obvious.
Hashtag Axel for Smash. There's a new hashtag going on saying Axel for Smash.
Axel for Smash. Ooh. And who is the hottest Spice Girl? Oh my. I like the one with the oh god, she had the red hair and she wore the like British flag like outfit. Was you know who I'm talking about? The redhead. You guys probably don't even have any idea who they are, do you?
I don't remember their name.
All right, wait. One of them's posh. I'm gonna look them up while we're on the phone. And this way, I can be clear to answer that fan's question, because this one I actually do have an opinion about. Let's see if they have their names. They probably don't even have their names listed. But yeah. Oh gosh, then those are girls just dressed as them. They aren't actually actual. They are not the actual Spice Girls. So now I'm gonna have to look it up on Wikipedia.
Sheenie asks if it's Getty or Jetty.
Jerry.
That's what she's asking.
G. How's it spelled? Geri?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's her. I think that's actually the actress's name. Let me double check. It's probably Jerry Hollowell, I think. Yeah, it's Jerry Hollowell. She's my kind of spice. Yeah, she's the redhead. She's hot.
Ironically, red hair again.
Look at that, huh? Yeah, Jerry Hollowell. She's a singer-songwriter. She's my kind of girl. She's from Waterford, United Kingdom. Gosh, she got married in 2015. Oh well. Well, you know, then we'll just have maybe our characters will hang out. Axel and
Ginger Spice, I think.
And her character.
I
wonder if she was posh. I can't recall.
More drawings are coming in. Oh gosh, they're so cool.
No. Oh no. Of course, Jerry was Ginger Spice. Yeah, makes sense. Red hair, ginger. That's another name for red hair. There you go. So there you go, folks. Yes.
Spicy Axel can do the shift name.
Oh, perfect. Now see, I'm all about that. Spicy Axel, or you know, yes, Ginger Axel, Ginger Axel, Ginger Spice, Axel Spice, Ginger Axel, Ginger Lee, Axel Spice.
Axel Spice sounds like a body product.
It does sound like it.
From Old Spice, maybe.
There you go. Jerry and Axel, yeah. Or Ginger and Axel. That's actually what it is. But, yeah. How much fun was it to voice Raiden? It was a ton of fun. And we were disappointed that after Rising Revengeance, there was not a sequel. We had hoped there would be, but I think because of the falling out between Kojima and Konami, that stopped it. You never know what will happen in the future, though. Fingers crossed. Rewritten for a friend. How do I feel about being such a calm, collected, yet fun character? Do you mean Quinton Flynn as a human being? Or do you mean Axel from Kingdom Hearts?
I think they were going to ask Axel.
Yeah, I figured as much. I love it. I think it's great. I wish I could be more like Axel in real life.
Well, you have a voice down.
Well, thank you. And Kaylee Strider, you asked me what spice would Axel be. Wow, that's probably ginger, or maybe pumpkin. You know, pumpkin spice, or cinnamon. Is that a spice? Does it really count as a spice? That counts as a spice, right?
Yeah. It is.
Cinnamon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cinnamon. I like it. I say cinnamon. Yeah. That way, cinnamon and ginger, you know what I mean? Be good together. Be perfect. Cinnamon and ginger. Singer. Yeah.
Isn't that a brand?
if it's not, it will be that once this interview is over.
Ooh, I want first dibs.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
How much has voice acting impacted my life? So much so that I'm having a global interview right now as we speak. It brought me to Kuwait a month ago. It brought me to Australia twice in the month of August last year. It brought me to England last February. It's bringing me to England this July. It's brought me across the United States, also many times to Canada and Ireland. I've met some of the most wonderful people in the world traveling and appearing at these conventions. I'm looking forward to more. I've also gotten to act with some of the most wonderfully gifted, talented people in the industry who are currently living and those who've passed. I never knew when I started on this journey that it was going to turn into what it is now, and it is still evolving. But as a kid, I always wanted to be in the entertainment business. I always lived in a fantasy world, much like my peers here, all of you. And I actually got to, when I was playing Johnny Quest in the 90s and Timon, and I also guested on Woody Woodpecker, I got to work with other actors and actresses that I grew up watching on TV. So that was really exciting for me. I was really nervous, and I really couldn't tell them how nervous I was, but I got to thank them and work with them, like Ed Asner, who was in the movie Up. He was the old man, voice of the old man.
yeah.
He was also on a TV series called Mary Tyler Moore Show when I was a kid. So when he guested on Johnny Quest, I was like, holy cow, my God, it's Ed Asner. And there were other people too. There was Tim Curry, who was Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show. He and I were on an animated series with a number of other actors together called Zyber 9. And that was pretty cool. Also, the late and great Tony Jay, who was a Disney classic character voice, was one of my favorite actors to work with on that series, as well as Jason Marsden. And Jason Marsden, I think, what was he in? Like one of the Goof Troop, or like was he Goofy Jr. or something like that? I've known Jason forever, and I should know that, but I know him as a person. I just don't know his credits so well.
People are saying they're really proud of you.
I'm sorry?
People are saying they're really proud of you.
They are? Aw, thank you. For what?
For all your accomplishments.
Oh,
exactly,
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And for being
I'm honored.
awesome.
Aw, thank you. Guess it pays to just be yourself. Be authentic as much as you can.
Very deep. Yes. Okay, let me see.
We have an interesting question.
Wait. We have one from Drudo Key and Dreaded Artists. It's their birthday, so happy birthday. And if you could wish them a happy birthday, it would really appreciate it.
Who am I wishing a happy birthday to?
Drudo Key and Dreaded Artist.
Well, happy birthday. Wow, two people are having a birthday on the same day?
Yes.
Well, happy birthday, you two. I hope this makes it a wonderful one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you two Kingdom Hearts fanatics. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I am Pancake. I wish you a happy birthday too.
I'm sure they really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Now people are wishing today was their birthday.
Let's see. Oh. All right, here we go. Back.
Let's see.
You get,
Question. Ooh, we have an interesting question by Lee. Do you think that the reason why Axel got close to Roxas was because of his meeting with Ventus before he became a nobody? Or do you think the meeting was too short for Axel to actually remember Ventus?
mm, this question is so deep, I can't remember the answer. Yeah, no, I don't know. I honestly, you're going a lot deeper than I've ever even considered. I don't know. It's an excellent question. What do you think?
Oh, jeez.
So I'm throwing it
what do you
back.
guys think?
Yeah, I'm throwing it back in their lap.
They're
I
saying you
honestly
sing
don't know.
like they're saying you sing like Frank Sinatra.
I sing like Frank Sinatra. I love it. New York, New York, if I can make it there. Sinatra. What did Sinatra sing? Oh my God. Doobie doobie doo. Hey kid, how are you? I'm Frank. You're going nowhere, making it too soon. You will be somewhere. Strangers in the night. You're strangers in the night. Listen, I can't do this kind of a gig here. These people are bothering me. What? What do you say? I'm on some kind of a show. What do you call it? A poopcast? Podcast, Frank. Podcast. A podcast. I don't know from podcast. I only know how to sing like a kid from Jersey, which is where I'm from. I'm a tough guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm Frank. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you. That goes for you too, Quinton Flynn, in the future or the past. God bless. There's your Frank Sinatra. Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it when you say that. It makes me feel good. It's my real voice.
Tia, you got a question?
Put on the other voice. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Blue's saying you do so many voices, and that's so impressive.
Thank you.
Yes, I try to do as many voices as I can. It's always fun to do voices.
And, actually doing voices is really taking on different characters when you do them. Because I don't stay the same. I go into a different headspace.
That happens.
People need to.
I really wish.
People need to hire you more.
Huh?
People need to hire you more. Seriously.
Hi. Oh, they need to hire me more.
Hire you. Yes.
I agree. I agree with you. 100%.
Okay, let me see. I have one from Nikolai87. Hey, Quinton, in your opinion, what would Axel's morning routine be like?
What would Axel's what?
Morning routine.
Oh, gosh. That's a funny question. I guess he would wake up and he might have to wash the grime out of his cloak and mend anywhere that it had been burned and dust off any of the ashes from his clothing and the floor, and then get into the shower, of course, and shower off any of the filth, and use a particular shampoo for color treated hair, and a good conditioner to make sure those locks stay healthy, because after he blow dries his hair and he has to spray up his spiky quiff, it's going to take a long time to put that thing together, and he wants to make sure that his mane looks as imposing as that of a lion out on the plains.
You would need to get out extra early to do that, though.
Get what?
You would have to get up real extra early.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably. Then again, it depends on. I don't know if anybody's actually clocked him on what time he starts his day. But you're right. It would take a while. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he's got
Usually.
assistants that we don't know about.
Using some special hair products.
Yeah, either that or he just wakes up and goes, oh, again? I got to do this again? All right.
Maybe you could have Larksin use her electricity on his hair.
Say again?
Use Larksin since she can manipulate electricity to buzz his hair.
Well, I suppose that's possible too. Yeah.
But then she
Got
would
incredible
try
hold,
to
I just know
harm
that.
you.
What?
I say it's got incredible hold.
I would be very
Okay.
scared if Loxine did my hair.
You what?
Everyone would. He would be scared if Larksin did his hair.
Oh, yeah?
I think everyone would, except for Axel. I don't
Probably.
think he's afraid of anyone.
No.
Okay,
I think he'd be
I have
pretty
a
particular
request.
Request?
I have a request here from Elijah, because it's also their birthday, and they're asking if you could wish them a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I hope you dance and sing together. And if you don't want to think of you're embarrassed, sing anyways. Because once you get the embarrassment out of the way, then in the future you won't be embarrassed to sing anymore. So happy birthday.
Oh my god.
There you
Yeah.
I'm sure you.
Yeah. So I have a question from Kai. They asked, do you think Axel and Reno would get along?
Would Axel and Reno get along?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. There might be a little conflict, but I think overall there would be a mutual respect.
Any questions for you, Tia?
Yes. But let me see. I have one from Nia saying, Mr. Flynn, how did you know you wanted to become a voice actor? Also, did you have the talent for voice acting, or did you practice over the years?
I'm sorry, with the second half was, did I have a talent for what?
For voice acting, or did you practice over the years?
Oh, good question. Yeah, no, growing up as a kid, I loved watching, besides watching cartoons and movies and TV shows and listening to music, which I loved all of it, I was a really big fan of the comedians who were called impressionists, you know. And there were four when I was a kid who were really popular that I loved. Rich Little, Fred Travellina, Frank Gorshin, and John Biner. And I watched these guys, and they did impressions of other people, and I just thought it was some kind of magic, you know. I mean, not literally, but I was just blown away by their ability to shapeshift and turn into other people with their faces and voices. So that's something I worked on as a kid. And, you know, then I got into acting in school, grade school, junior high, high school, and then college. I also studied radio, TV, film, as well as theater. Besides doing musicals, as we touched upon earlier, I got into a rock and roll band, and then I started writing songs. So I was always in entertainment overall, but it wouldn't be until my last year of college, or university, as some would say in Europe, that I saw an advertisement for a voiceover workshop for voiceover acting, and I didn't know what it was. It wasn't in the mainstream. Nobody really knew about it. So I took this class thinking, oh, this might be something I could do. And what it did is it took the best parts of the skills that I had as an actor, an impressionist, and brought them together. And as I continued taking more courses after I moved from Cleveland to Los Angeles, I then took an animation workshop from a guy named Bob Bergen, who is the official voice of Porky Pig. And I found, working Bob's method, that there was a way to create original characters by doing mashups of, a couple of impressions. Take two different impressions that you do. You don't have to do them necessarily well, but mash them up together, and then you get an original sound. And then I started taking improv classes, and I loved improv. And I found that by playing these improv games, gaining the freedom and trust of playing with your fellows and being able to improvise with information given to you from a crowd, that I was then able to implement those talents into voice acting, especially in animation, but actually in all varieties: anime, video games, commercials, narration, promos. But again, when I got a voice agent, and I was only at the suggestion of a friend of mine, an ex-girlfriend actually, who said, "Quinton, you do so many things so well, but why don't you pick one, focus on it, and nail it?" And that turned out to be this thing called a voice acting career. But growing up, no, I never knew that this would be something I would be known for, or invest a life in. So it just came. It just came over time. It was revealed to me. So if you do what you like and you follow your path, more will be revealed.
No one can say
Very insightful.
never better than you.
I'm sorry?
I said, none can say it better than you, Quinton Flynn.
Yeah, thank you.
Because
And do you
I'm
want to
in.
go?
Yeah,
just said,
but I was saying I'm in theater class and I also take up writing. So I do a lot of poetry, stories, scripts, and everything.
excellent. Yeah, always be creative. That's what I say. ABC, always be creative.
Yes, I have a question. Kylie asks, can you sing a few lines of any songs you know?
Of any songs I know, sure, of course I can. Let me see. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free, if you truly wish to be. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. There you go.
That was amazing. Oh God.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, I was saying this question for a while. Do you remember the shout out you did for the community?
Yeah, yes, of course I do. Yeah, it was a while ago, but I enjoyed it. I was happy to do it. Never knew it would end up here. Never knew I would
I
end up
remember
here, I should say.
everyone was really like freaking out that you acknowledge us, and now you're here.
And that's wild. I can't remember which convention it was.
Aura, can you answer that? Sky, don't. Shh. Call Con.
That's what I thought. It was in Sandusky, Ohio, last year.
Okay, let me see. Oh, I have one from Gamer Guy that said, if you could wield Axel or Lee's weapons, would you choose the discs, chakrams, or his keyblade?
I don't know. I think the chakrams.
The chakrams are cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dial asks, do you prefer acting in the more cartoony voices or the more realistic ones?
The question is, which do I prefer?
Yes. The more cartoony voices or the more realistic ones?
Kind of depends on the script and who's directing it. I like them both. I think I prefer. I just love doing both. In the beginning part of my career, I did more cartoony. I've done more realistic in the last number of years, and I do prefer them more realistic. I do prefer that roles in which I get to be. It's closer to my own natural voice, and the performance you get, as me. Not that there's anything wrong with the cartoony ones; they're always fun and funny. I've always enjoyed them, but I prefer getting it as close to who I am as possible, because when people hear that, then they recognize my voice print, and they recognize my acting and me as an actor, and that's just what I am, and that's what I love to do. And not only do I want to do more of it as a voice actor, but I'd also like to do more performance-oriented things on TV, film, and stage. So there you go.
All right.
Yes.
Or maybe just touring and talking and improvising. I love doing that. And singing.
Yes, please keep singing.
I'll just be a commercial guy right now and say, and if you want to hear more of Quinton Flynn singing, you want to follow the Snozzberries, everybody. You want to go to the official fan page on Facebook. That's the Snozzberries Official. Okay? And the same for Instagram. That's at the Snozzberries Official. So whether it's Facebook at the Snozzberries Official or Instagram at the Snozzberries Official, if you go there, you'll have an opportunity to see me and the boys playing songs and improvising live. There is my shameless plug.
Okay,
So,
let me see. Okay, let me see. Where was I? Okay. This one is from Itara. Is it awkward hearing your voice within cutscenes since your normal voice sounds so similar to Lea?
no, not at all. I find it fascinating because I usually get caught up in the process when we're acting. And also I don't know what take they are going to select. So ultimately, when I get to look at the finished product, if I get to look at the finished product, I'm always transfixed and transformed by what I see and very happy. Because ultimately the choices they make tend to be the right ones. Sometimes I remember ideas I had or ways in which I may have done something that I preferred, but in the end, what they select usually works for the greater good. And yeah, no, I'm just honored and happy to hear it and happy that other people like it.
When you're good, you don't have to be embarrassed.
No, I'm not embarrassed. No. I mean, when I started out, as the first time I heard my voice coming out of a mouth of a cartoon character, I remember being slightly feeling awkward and uncomfortable and self-conscious, thinking, oh, I don't know that I did as well as others. But that was because it was new, and anything new, is going to make anyone feel a little uncomfortable. But I got used to it. And I think looking back on some of that early work, I can be proud of it. So, yeah, it's just what it's just what I do. The only time I get self-conscious or bothered is if I'm singing and I sing out of key, and that happens. I don't have perfect pitch. I have relative pitch. So when it's good or relatively good, I'm happy. But if I go sharp or flat, then I'm disappointed. And that's that. Otherwise, it's all good.
All right. Harold wants to know, have you actually played a Kingdom Hearts game? And if you have you beaten them?
I've not. Yeah, no, I've not. I tried playing, I answered this question a long time ago. I tried playing Kingdom Hearts. No, I'm sorry. Metal Gear Solid, I don't know if it was 2 or 4. And I failed wildly. I really couldn't get a start on it. So I just, said to my then girlfriend's brother, you continue with it. You got it. You be the pro gamer, I'll be the pro actor, and I'll just watch. But it depends on the format, the platform. There are some of those other games where you get to play as a character, and there are options. You get to choose, dialogue, solutions. That's a little easier. And I've tried those before. But I've not tried any of the Kingdom Hearts games. I've never even been in the same room with someone who has had it. I don't own any consoles at all. I didn't grow up in a house where we had that stuff. So, I've not had the opportunity. If I would, maybe I'd find I'd be able to do it. But it just depends on the style.
Interesting.
I have a simple
Yeah.
question here from Kyle Arzalek that's also similar to Yume's question. That could you please tell us the story of how you ended the role of Axel? I heard it involved a lot of sass and a phone call.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think it was pretty much. I think what they're talking about is the meme that's out there where I pretty much called them up and said, you know what, I'm the guy. I'm the right guy. The role of Axel. Got it memorized. I'll see you at the session. Bye.
Is the meme true?
It might be true. Maybe not the got it memorized part, because I don't think I knew that yet. But I don't know. I'm going to leave it open for anybody's interpretation. Is it true? Is it not true? When did it happen? Did it happen?
Can we hear your story? Probably the most accurate one.
My story?
Yes.
About how I got the role?
Yes.
Oh, I think we touched on that earlier, didn't we? I just, I think it's one of those things where I went in and I just owned it. I did what I do, and I believe I did say that. I can't imagine anybody else doing this character. See you at the session. But I certainly didn't know. I didn't have any power or control over them to hire me or not. That was, that just happened to be a byproduct. It's not the only time I've said that before. There've been plenty of other times where I've auditioned for things and said, "Oh, come on, I want this role. Who else is going to do what I'm doing? Come on, gang. If you have any say at all, I want to see you at the session." And a couple of times I've gotten lucky, like this one, and Jin from League of Legends was another one that I felt really good about and very certain about. And I really thought, I've really given it my all, and if I don't get it, I'll be very disappointed. But again, I don't have any control over the outcome. Once it's in other people's hands, it's up to them as to what they hear, what they see, what they want. And luckily, they heard and saw what they wanted in me.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Scoop asks, ooh, this might be tricky. Can you sing in Silver's voice, possibly his theme?
Say what, as Silver?
They want you to sing in Silver's voice, possibly his theme.
Possibly what?
His theme.
His theme?
Yes.
You mean the music? What do you mean possibly his theme?
Probably. If anything else, you can sing another song in his voice. He didn't specify.
Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know what his theme music is, honestly, because I've never played the game, and when we record, they never play anything like that for me. Yeah, I'd have to hear it.
You got
like I said, as actors, I'm sorry?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. No.
I was just going to say, as actors, we do the basics. Like, we really roll out what we do. And then when it comes to music and sound effects and, all that post-production stuff that comes later. And then by the time the game is released, it might be 6 months, it might be 8 months, it might be a year, maybe a year and a half. And sometimes if they're nice, they'll send us a copy, and sometimes they don't. And I usually won't see anything unless it's on a playthrough on YouTube, or if I'm at a convention and somebody happens to have it up, bring it to me on their phone. Like I said, I don't have a game console, so I'm really never around it. I know it sounds strange, but I don't know why I haven't taken an interest in playing the games that I've done. I have a really wonderful body of work, and I'm very proud of what I've done. But probably just because I never, like I said, I wasn't much of a gamer growing up. As I said, we didn't have it in my household. The only thing we had, some other friends of mine had consoles in the early days, and I used to go to arcades, and that's about it. And I've played some in modern day arcades, but they're it's nothing quite like what you're talking about. It's more first position shooter type games.
Ooh, boy. Quentin, it seems like they really want you to sing Silver's theme, so they kept singing his theme song down the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want me to sing whose theme?
Silver.
They're sending the link to the song.
Oh, great. Yeah. I had a feeling they were going to do that. I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can. Dun, dun. It's funny. I can hear some words. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you know what? Hold on a second. All right, are you guys there?
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, no, it's cool. I just heard a portion of it. It would take me a while to get it memorized. There's not enough time left in this podcast for me to get it memorized and do it. But thank you, and thanks for sending it to me. I've never heard that before. It was pretty cool. Yeah, very good.
Send them, please.
That was my quick improvised impression of it after hearing seconds of it and not being able to understand a word. So let's see what hold on a second here. Oh, I think are we rounding the 2 hour mark?
Yes. In my time, 4 more minutes.
Oh, okay, great. How are we doing with questions? We doing okay?
In my side, they're pretty much almost done.
Oh, good.
Just have a second page.
And people keep sending. They keep sending. We have 4 questions on my side.
4 more?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see.
A for this says.
We can always do it.
What do you think of this?
We can always do a part 2 and maybe pick an earlier time if it's better for you.
You heard that? And they're agreeing.
Oh.
Great. Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up here. The last 4 questions, folks, for now. But you will hear from me again. So let's go. It's a speed round.
Kin, shoot.
Okay. A for this says, what do you think of this? Ice is nice, but fire is drier.
Ice is nice, but fire is drier. Okay, fair enough. That's cute. It's clever. I like it. I like the wordplay. And I guess that's when you toast one another. Each one of you is having a shot. Yeah, one is having the ice vodka, and the other one is having like a fireball shot. So there you go. Well done. I don't drink, but if you do, enjoy and drive responsibly. Next question.
Can you say something Silver would say?
Something who would say?
Silver.
It's no use. Next question.
That answered the other question.
Great.
Can you have
2-1.
Silver and Axel talk to each other?
Hey man, I got the best do. I don't know about that. I think I do. You do? Oh, you agree then. Thank you, Silver. No, you got me. It's no use. Got it memorized. I think that's the perfect way to end it.
Yes,
Oh, geez.
very much.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I have one that's saying, how was your experience here? And how did you like talking to us?
Wonderful. Very, very, very pleasing. Very happy to do so and love to do it again.
And we're very
Thank
happy
you so
to have
much,
you here.
Quinton.
Thank you, Via. Thank you.
You're
Thank
an
you,
absolute
thank you,
blessing
thank
to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you both. And thank you to the community. You know, we'll hang up because I have to run, but send me, contact me the way you normally do and let me know how things went on your end and we'll follow up from there another time, okay?
Of course.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
You're the best.
Yeah. Bye.
Keep doing what you do.
Thank you for coming once
Flynn.
again. Yes,
My
keep being
pleasure.
awesome.
Thank you. I will. And you guys, thanks for staying in my corner and follow the links that are up there for my band on Facebook and Instagram, and then me personally on my fan page on Facebook and Instagram. Love to you all. All the best. God bless. Cheers.